Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Electra is a victim of deepfakes, and Ridge calls in Justin to eliminate Hope and Carter. As Ivy and Will spoke about defending Electra, Brooke ultimately persuaded Ridge that he was being deceived. Ride emphasizes that Carter is like a brother to him while pacing the Forrester office. He had total faith in him. He informs Brooke that he will not allow him to take over his family's business. Brooke informs him that he is being overly sentimental and wonders what he would do. He believes that things have gotten out of hand. He has experienced the greatest betrayal. He believed Carter had his back, but Hope's back is the only one he's considering. Ridge will bring in the attorney. Confident that Justin can solve this, he phones him. Ridge gives her credit. She claims that Hope and Carter are acting improperly. She goes on to say that Steffy's treatment of Hope was unjustified. He asserts that this cannot be justified and that it must stop. When Justin shows up, Ridge goes over the LLC paperwork. Carter attempted to overthrow the government. He requests that he review the documents and destroy this. In the cabin, Carter and Hope make love beneath the bare rug. They resume discussing how he now has the authority to manage Forrester when they have calmed down. She's still taking it all in. They can still back out, he adds. Hope believes that the firm has to reform. He does too. His goal is for the business to realize its full potential. According to her, there is still time until they reach the point of no return. Carter believes that all of this is absurd. It nearly exploded in his face already. Hope is certain that the Forresters don't know anything. They discuss how everyone should have their voice heard. She never imagined a coup would occur. If they carry out their plan, he can't even begin to understand Ridge's sense of betrayal. Ivy and Electra discuss Will at the design office. Electra claims that while she was glad to meet Remy, the sight of someone from her hometown brought back memories of all that had transpired. Ivy claims that the incident was awful. Perhaps she ought to discuss her trauma with a professional. She gets a pouty look from Electra. When she saw Remy, all the agony returned. He is not to blame. Steffi's retaliation on Hope holds the rival accountable for Carter's collaborative and takeover plan. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy Forrester will eventually learn about Hope Logan's latest devious behavior. Fans of B&B will remember that Hope was dismissed by Steffy for flinging herself at John Finnegan while wearing lingerie, only to discover later that the lingerie was intended for Carter Walton. Steffy would undoubtedly contend that Hope ought to have been more explicit about the misunderstanding rather than being so evasive. Hope had the opportunity to speak up and make amends, but instead she decided to work with Carter to plan this LLC takeover behind the backs of Steffy and Ridge Forrester. Steffy will undoubtedly believe that Hope deceived Carter into opposing the Forresters. More drama is on the horizon as we witness Steffy engage in the Logan blame game and get enraged about Hope's involvement in this entire plot. You can bet that Steffy will have a strategy to make Hope pay for this when their heated confrontation comes around. Although Hope would question what more Steffy can do to her at this point, Steffy might promise to see Hope suffer and be left alone. Steffy could guarantee that this coup won't last, even if Carter and Hope succeed. Steffy may go to any lengths to pull Hope and Carter down, and she may even attempt to sabotage their love in the process. Steffy may also promise to inform Douglas Forrester of Hope's full potential. It's possible that Aunt Steffy has no trouble disparaging Hope to Douglas and attempting to turn him against his adoptive mother. In any case, Steffy still has the ability to target Hope and exact more retribution. We'll keep you updated on all the stunning news that will follow, since our predictions suggest that Hope could ultimately regret playing with Steffy and the Forresters. The brave and the lovely keep an eye out for more animosity between Hope and Steffy, according to previews. Aunt Ivy and Remy Price fall in love. The Bold and the Beautiful will welcome Remy Price, who will make his big debut this week. According to spoilers, Remy is a violent psychopath who is involved in much more than meets the eye. Is he attempting to exact revenge on Electra Forrester, or is he in love with her? He may be able to woo Electra's own aunt, according to rumors. Here is what will happen next on Bold and Beautiful. Read on for all the information. A character from Electra Forrester's past named Remy Price, Christian Weissman, appears in Los Angeles. According to teasers for Bold and Beautiful, Electra is overjoyed to meet her old friend and is unaware that he actually followed her there. In a CBS ad, Remy is shown sitting in a dimly lit room, fawning over pictures of Electra and appearing like a crazy person. It's difficult to determine if Remy's obsession with Electra stems from his covert love for her or from his desire for vengeance. In any case, he is a dangerous individual. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Remy is not only a stalker but also incredibly witty, charming, and easy to win over. The newcomer even appears to entice con artist Deacon Sharp. How should anybody else perceive any warning signs if Deacon doesn't? There is no better way to develop a personal relationship with Electra Forrester than with her aunt, Ivy Forrester. Electra and Ivy are very close and are connected at the hip. Ivy is older than Remy, but she's also lonely and naive, so it's easy to envision her becoming entangled in a cougar situationship. How do you now feel about Remy Price? Is there more to the tale, or is he just a dangerous sociopath? Will the child's charming charms win Ivy Forrester over? Hope is sickened by Brooke's news. According to sneak images for the episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke interrupts Hope and Cater on a less than joyous day. These pictures give you a sneak peek at some dramatic scenes you won't want to miss. With Carter's smart paperwork scenario, Hope and Carter believe they have effectively outwitted Ridge and Brooke. With Carter in control, they are joyfully celebrating their turn of events and planning what to do for Forrester Creations. But when Brooke arrives, she ruins the joyous occasion. She probably explains to Hope what she did when she told Ridge what she heard Hope and Carter saying. Hope finds it incomprehensible that her mother would betray her in such a manner. How is this possible? She seems ill after speaking with Brooke. Now what in hell is Hope going to tell Carter? View it in the slideshow that follows. Will Ridge's situation be resolved by Justin? According to teasers for the Wednesday, November 27th episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, Ridge calls Justin Barber in an attempt to regain control of Forrester Creations. What plans does Justin have to rescue Ridge from this predicament? Meanwhile, Hope discovers that Brooke deceived her by telling Ridge everything about her and Carter's scheme. Emotions become unmanageable. Don't overlook the drama. Ridge was shocked by what Brooke had told him. How could Carter Walton, his longtime COO and best friend, come up with a scheme to take Forrester Creations from him? Ridge was immediately shocked. Then he became enraged. He now enlists the help of formidable attorney Justin Barber, Aaron Deeb Spears, to return Forrester Creations to its proper place with the Forresters. Since Justin is knowledgeable in the law, we have no doubt that he will be able to find a way to displace Carter as the LLC's senior executive. We can't imagine how devastated Carter would be to have Ridge regain control of the business and to have his scheme revealed. Ivy says what happened was terrible. Maybe she should talk to a professional about her trauma. Electra gives her a pouty look. All the pain flooded back when she saw Remy. It's not his fault. They talk about how awful Electra felt when those pictures were released. Ivy never wants to see them. Electra shows her a photo of herself in a negligee and then the deepfake AI version someone generated, which means she would be nude. Ivy looks horrified. She tells her none of this is her fault and the person who made it is sick. Electra says everyone thought it was real. Ivy says anyone who would believe that is not her friend.